Special delivery cache. Ooh, I just got some new weapons and stuff, it looks like. Oh, I got a hoodie. Deep Space Explorer helmet, Deep Space Explorer armor, Midas Touch Nomad paint job, Tabula Rasa Nomad paint job. Welcome to Michael and Games, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I think it's about time we get off of EOS. Let's get back on the Tempest. We could always return.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Whoa, what is that?
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for Peebee and Drack.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
Wow, okay.
That's fantastic.
Escape?
Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever, it's cool. Next time, ask first. I'll say next time, ask first.
This isn't a military vessel, but there need to be rules. Better to ask about protocol. Let's talk about our success on EOS. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Okay, Cora, relax. Relax.
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Just get along, work hard. I'll say work hard.
Helios threw us for a loop. Meaning, we're kind of new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now, and try to stick to them.
Sounds good. If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. Peebee, Drack, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
As everybody leaves before he's finished. Alright, wow. Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints. Items incorporated augments can be more powerful or behave differently. Alright, wow, this looks freaking gorgeous. Seriously, this game is freaking beautiful. Wow. Hopefully you guys are liking the video so far. Let's see, we should have a terminal over here. VidCon, okay. No available calls, okay. Still no available calls, that's alright. What do we got over here? Wow, look at that. That is really cool. Alright, let's go down these stairs. Where the heck are the stairs? Right here, okay. Alright, let's talk to Lexi.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean Peebee?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Alright, crew morale.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Okay, human crew.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Alright, Gil.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Alright, Suvi.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
That's good. Liam.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Alright, Cora.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I understand that one. Non-human crew?
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Vetra?
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
Okay, so maybe I'll leave her on the ship next time? Kallo or Ko?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Huh, okay. Drack?
Is Drack good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Sure thing.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
I don't want it to be another Veermeyer incident. Peebee?
Is Peebee all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Alright, let's see
Thanks
what else.
for the insight.
Oh, that's cool. He actually responds when I go back. Okay, friendship with Harry?
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Becoming a doctor?
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war.
Oh,
Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
damn. That sucks. Joining the Hyperion?
So how did a Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Alright, see you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Is there anything in the biolab?
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes.
I like
Roses
that idea.
in Helios.
It'd be good to bring something beautiful across galaxies.
Everyone in the initiative has their something beautiful. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said.
Huh.
Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
That was cold of her. Maybe it was best for you.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What appealed to you? Dead could inspire people. Nothing's certain. Dad could inspire people.
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
None of this is fair. Move on, Cora. I'll say none of this is fair.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Kind of reminds me of, you know, the rabbits, the webs, George. All right. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like that. All right. So let's go to the bridge and see what's going on over here. All right, guys. What is going on?
Data pad. Oh, how'd you get under there?
All right.
Were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
All right. Let's see what Suvi has to say.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It's dangerous. It does have beauty.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Divine intelligence, a god. I've thought the same. It's not divine. I've thought the same.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
You don't have to justify it. I like a diverse team. You don't have to justify it.
I wasn't questioning your abilities. You never have to justify yourself to me.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, truly. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, let's talk with Kallo. Hey Kallo, how's it going, man?
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright. I'm gonna go down to engineering and see what the heck's going on over there. Okay, there's Liam.
Feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the Vault's doing it.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
That Nomad down there looks pretty damn nice. Let's talk to Gil.
Long time no chat. What's up?
The Tempest.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the Guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Friends?
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Alright, the Nexus.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Sure have. No. I'll say sure have.
Hasn't everyone?
Well, then you know. It's super tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction? Or maybe
Critical
starvation?
malfunction.
Imagining which would be worse? But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy.
Yeah,
We
that's
traveled all
not
this
good.
way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
Our crew?
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. Peebee's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drack's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
I'd hate to see her off the book. We need that. I'll say we need that.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Kallo?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that, then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Okay, then. I'll talk to you later.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I take it he doesn't like him that much. I don't know. Oh. Here she is, the heart of the ship. Oh, I can scan it. Odyssey Drive Core. Odyssey Drive Core. Ithaca Variation Registration Survey Ship Tempest 2527. Current functionality optimal. Now it says the Tempest Drive Core is designed for long distance operation and to maximize thruster efficiency. Alright, sounds good. Nice. Alright, is there anything else over here? No, alright.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Restarted, Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
I'm interested in you, about you, my skills as Pathfinder. About you, I guess.
We barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Career history?
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as a cop seems cliche. Sounds satisfying.
You found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Family?
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Sadly non-traditional. Who defines traditional? I'll say sadly non-traditional, I guess.
Life with my family was not typical, on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad, and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Alright, goodbye then.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Alright. So here she is. Doesn't look like we can do anything. And then we got Vetra over here. Let's go speak with her. Oh! Oh, whoops.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
That's why it's an adventure. Some intel is classified. Also, that's why it's an adventure.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Plans are useless. Find a home, I guess.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Yeah. You mentioned back channels. Anyone? I'll start with that. You mentioned back channels.
You talked about your back channel.
There's the computer floating.
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That seems predatory. Sounds too easy.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
Okay. Anyone special in your life? How'd you join the initiative?
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
Alright, I'll ask it. Anyone special in your life?
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
Just
No,
the two
I
of
mean,
us.
someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Hopefully soon. Yeah, no time. Hopefully soon.
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. Then again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You saw the uprising?
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Alright, I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Alright, hopefully you guys are liking the episode so far. We're going to go see else who we can talk to. Krogan, which is what, Draco, whatever his name is?
Don't give the
Drack.
Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
We like trouble here. No trouble is ideal.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
The Nexus has supplies. It's hard to be on your own. I'll say the Nexus has supplies.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice, and consequences all around.
What about Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Alright. I understand why you left. The Nexus needs you. I'll say I understand why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Alright. Here's the Pathfinder's quarters. This is my room. Beautiful view. Seriously, this game is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, let's see. I got Sam there. Whoa, what is that? Some kind of mech statue. Special delivery cache. Ooh, I just got some new weapons and stuff, it looks like. Oh, I got a hoodie. Deep Space Explorer helmet. Deep Space Explorer armor. Midas Touch Nomad paint job. Tabula Rasa Nomad paint job. Alright, nice. Let's go to the email terminal. Pyjack. Okay, Ryder from Herrick. Pathfinder. We haven't met, but my colleagues and I work in the Nexus Tech Labs. Given the Tempest is likely to be in space a while, might you help us with an experiment? We have an interesting chap here on the Nexus, a young Pyjack, what humans sometimes call a space monkey. He's part of a study on how various species adapt to shipboard life, and we're hoping you might take him aboard the Tempest. You can pick him up from the Nexus Commons whenever you like. Don't worry, he's quite friendly and his routine's very simple. No food after 23:59, no baths or showers, and please limit his exposure to solar radiation. Professor Herrick. Alright, I'll acknowledge it. Sure, why not? We can archive it. Asking for assistance. There's quite a lot of emails right now. So I'll go back and read those later. Let's talk to Sam now.
Hello, Ryder.
Hello,
Heroes
Sam.
has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder,
The Normandy SR2 statue.
his accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Memory triggers.
What's the latest on memory triggers?
A memory has unlocked and is available for further investigation. You will need to return to Sam Node in the Hyperion.
Alright, Sam's location.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in Sam Node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Alright. That's useful.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Sarah and I.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Multiple perspectives.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Alright, that's actually really good. Humor?
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
That's good.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Alright, I'll log off.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Alright, we need to speak with Dr. Aridana. Alright. Let's see, we still need to speak with Peebee. She should be upstairs, I think right up here. She's living in the escape pod, I guess. Let's see, should be over this side, I believe.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Not sticking around. Slow down, will you? Slow down, will you?
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You crave excitement, huh?
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun.
Dang.
Did I say that out loud?
Yes,
Life
you did.
won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Sleep is an excellent cure, so boredom drove you here. I'll say sleep is an excellent cure.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Alright, that's all I need to know. Not buying it. I'll say that's all I need to know.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Wow.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Alright. So I believe that's everybody on the crew, so... Alright guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you liked it. If so, maybe hit that like button. It really does help me out. Have a great day, and see you next time. Maybe consider subscribing.